Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. It's been quite a long time and since I showed myself. I don't actually think I've made a video this year, which is just absolutely crazy. Considering it's April now. Again, it's not really had like much really to make a video on. Really, like most of the games I've been playing are games I got for Christmas. I'm still like trying to get my way through them. So yeah, guys, I thought I would finally return and make this games are recently completed, which is the ninth of April. So yeah, it's months longer than I've liked to have made the video. So yeah, it's mainly going to be PlayStation 4 games, apart from one PS2 game, which I gave up on before Christmas because I just thought it was really repetitive. And yeah, say I've been playing the Christmas games. I've been playing a game that I picked up, and I've also been playing digital games, believe it or not. But we'll get to that later on. Don't worry, I've not turned into like a digital fan, right? I just took advantage of an offer, and now I feel I've been suckered in because I want more. But we'll see, guys. We'll get to that later on. So start off with the PlayStation 2 game that I gave up on before Christmas, and that is a Spartan Total Warrior. So yeah, I was getting to like the point like close to Christmas. I didn't really have any like PlayStation 4 games like to play through, like the ones I hadn't played through already. And I just wanted to like play something to like try and like tide me over until Christmas because I knew I was getting more PS4 games. So yeah, I thought I'd put this one on, and yeah, like it started off okay at the beginning, but then I just thought the game got really frustrating and also quite repetitive. Like you're not really doing much. You're just in like arenas, it's like slashing your way through loads of enemies, kind of like a Dynasty Wars kind of like feel to it. Gotta say the game runs really well, despite the fact that there's like loads of enemies on the screen at once. It actually runs pretty smoothly. The frame rate doesn't really drop. So yeah, quite surprising for its time, you know. I'll give it that. But yeah, I think this is actually supposed to be quite a long game as well. I thought I put about 7 or 8 hours into the game, maybe. Yeah, I've actually put quite a lot of time into the game. I thought, maybe I'm close to the end. I looked at a long play on YouTube and I was only like just over halfway. So I was just like, I can't be bothered with this. It's getting too repetitive, getting really frustrating. Because the thing I hate about this game is during missions you get a checkpoint, and if you die you go back to your checkpoint, but you don't regain your health. So if you go to a checkpoint with a tiny little bit of health, you're stuck with that tiny little bit of health when you go back to that checkpoint. So you have to hope there's like a health shrine or something nearby. So yeah, I ended up getting to a mission where I just really couldn't get past it. I had to defend this guy. Was it Achilles or something? I had to defend him, and it was just an absolute blooming disaster. I couldn't defend him. I couldn't protect myself because I had such little health. Tried restarting the mission because if you restart the mission, you get your health back. But kept getting to that point again with hard like half my health and stuff, and like used most of the health shrines. I just thought this game was really challenging, and just that checkpoint like the thing you don't get your health back with checkpoints. I just think that's a terrible feature. Um, I like the way the game looks. Obviously, like the whole like Roman thing. It's cool, like gladiators kind of thing. I don't know. I just think the game for me is just really like repetitive. It gets repetitive and it gets really frustrating. So I didn't bother with that. I abandoned it. So I don't know. Like I said, it's before Christmas. I've never went back to it. So I think I can put that on the abandoned pile. So I'll get onto the games I got for Christmas. I can't remember if I said I completed this or not, or whether I said I was like near the end. But Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and I was praising this game. I was like, this game's a hell of a lot of fun. Like, what can go wrong? Because I was really near the end. And yeah, nothing went wrong. Just great game, just an absolute fun game. Something you can just like switch your brain off. It's kind of like mindless, just killing and stuff. A lot of like silly nonsense, but it's just a really fun game. Just a nice little game just to like get into and just take your mind off everything, you know, into this like fantasy land, very colourful and stuff. It just doesn't take itself seriously. Very funny game, funny characters, funny humour, just funny everything, funny gameplay. Yeah, it's a really good game. I think I gave this. I don't know if I rated it in the thing, but I'd give it an 8 out of 10. This game's like really good. Actually, I'd probably say my second favourite Borderlands after Borderlands 2. I think it's overtaken Borderlands 1. But I need to play through that again because I do really like Borderlands 1. It's got a place in my heart, that game. despite it being quite basic nowadays. Next game is Dead or Alive 6, which I think I was semi-praising the game. I like the thoughts of games I got for Christmas. What the hell is that? Wow, is that dust? What dust on there, man? Been on top of my shelf. But yeah, Dead or Alive 6. I do still think this is a good game. Played through like the story mode and things. I even did some online like stuff. Like I played 100 online like ranked matches, and I won like 50 ranked matches or something. So I got all the trophies for the online stuff. The only trophies I've not been able to get are the combos. I cannot do the combos because like some like really like advanced combos. I'm just not very good at them. I just can't. I just can't do. I just can't like click the buttons like fast enough. So yeah, missing out 2 trophies. So I don't think I'll get the platinum unless I can like go back and try and master those combos. But yeah, I still think this is like a really good game. It's very similar to Dead or Alive 5, apart from the fact you get like a special move. Like if you take damage, like your meter fills up a little bit, and if you do damage, your meter fills up like slightly faster. And then once you fill that up like fully, you can do like a special move which does like, a decent amount of damage. Just with like a click of, I think it's R1, you just press. So it's not like a advanced combo like a Street Fighter or like a Mortal Kombat. It's very basic. So I like that. You don't have to like do like absolute crazy button like presses just to do a combo. So I like that. That was pretty cool feature. Just the thing that's lacking in this game is the costumes. Costumes are very poor, especially for the female characters. Like I'm not so worried about the costumes for the male characters, but the female characters' costumes are very like basic compared to like Dead or Alive 5 or even like Dead or Alive games before that, where they were you got quite revealing outfits and that they've kind of like toned down on that. So yeah, but apart from that, taking that away from it, it's still a very very fun game. I feel like if you like Dead or Alive 5, you'll probably like this game. I just think it's more of the same, with just not as much content, I think. But yeah, I still like this game. I still give it like a 7 out of 10. I still think the gameplay is very fast paced, very fun. Just easy enough to play. You don't have to master it. You can just button mash and you can do pretty well. And online was quite fun because I feel like the online community felt pretty casual to me. There wasn't that many people on the online that I thought just absolutely like kicked my ass. I thought a lot of the games were quite close. So seems to have a decent like casual, online fan base, I guess. A game that's taken up like so much of my time. I've played this game. I played this game almost every day since I started it. It was Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate, which is a game I think I put near the back of my pile for like thoughts on the games I played for Christmas. Only because of the fact I hadn't really like put much time into it at the time. And it wasn't until like a week or two or something after Christmas that I actually like, went back and like played it properly. And like I say, after that, I was playing it almost every day, like almost like an hour at least every day. This game's so addictive. Like I feel like this game, it starts off good, but the more you play it, it just gets better and better for me. It's just so much fun, unlocking all these different characters and things, and leveling up, getting new weapons for them and stuff. It's just a hell of a lot of fun. It's very addictive. What is it? 145 playable characters. So yeah, you got Dead or Alive characters, Soul Calibur characters, Ninja Gaiden characters. So yeah, that's great. It's all good stuff. Like the combination of different like series of Samurai Warriors. Well, I've not played Samurai Warriors yet, but yeah, they're in there as well. So many characters to unlock, and they all got their different different weapons and different like move sets and things. It's really really cool. So I don't know what I think about how much time I put into this game. It must be about 80 hours or something because I did story mode. I've done like the main like story mode. I think I've got a few like side things I need to do. I just need to figure out how to unlock them. There's like some trophies for the story mode I've not unlocked yet, and there's no like things unlocked on the story mode menu, so I need to like figure out how to unlock them. Must be like some way how to unlock them. You probably have to like complete a certain mission with a certain character or something. But yeah, really liking that. I beat the gauntlet mode. The gauntlet mode for me just it was all right like to begin with. It just got a little bit boring, just like going through like tons and tons of enemies, trying to like find the exit, and like more enemies you kill, like the higher level they get, so you have to like watch out not kill like too many unless you want to like put up, because you can die really fast in the gauntlet mode. But yeah, really good game. I'd probably give this like an 8 out of 10. Like I just think this game was so bloody addictive. I'm a little bit burnt out of it like now because like I say, I must have put about 80 hours into the game just to do the story mode and the gauntlet mode, and yeah, it's just a really fun game. I really liked it. And the last game that I got for Christmas that I've beaten is The Quarry, which was a game that was actually on like the back of my list, my least favourite game I got for Christmas. Just because I feel like this game starts off like really slow. The dialogue at the beginning is not really that good. It's pretty cringy actually, pretty cheesy. Even when like the main like horror kicks in and stuff, it still has its like fair share of like cheesy moments and cringy moments. I don't know, the dialogue for me just wasn't that great in this game at times, especially when you compare it to Until Dawn, which was just an absolute amazing game. But I feel like the more this game went on, the more I was getting into the game. I started to like characters that I didn't like at the beginning, and yeah, overall I would say it was a decent game. Like I don't think it was an amazing game running. It was okay. I had a lot of frame rate issues, even with patches. This game, I don't know, it just felt a little bit buggy at times, very like stuttery and stuff. Even when I got a character killed, like I knew they were getting killed, but it was kind of stuttery. I don't know like what was going on with that. It kind of took me out of the experience. I should have been shocked that the character had died, but I was more shocked at how bad the frame rate was. That was a real horror in that death scene. But yeah, I liked the characters. The majority of them were like, pretty good in the end. Even though like, the characters you don't play as were quite interesting, like the what do you call it? The guy that's in charge of like the camp thing. His like family were like entertaining and very interesting. I was just wondering what the hell was going on because a lot of times I didn't even know what was going on with this game. At the beginning, it was just really weird. I just didn't understand what was going on. But yeah, once the reveal comes, what was going on, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool reveal. I only survived. Only three characters survived in the end. That's probably like one of the worst, like first playthroughs I've ever had with this kind of game. Like I got how many playable characters? Are 8 or something? I got I don't know. No, 9 of them. 9 characters. So yeah, I had an absolute terrible time. Things were going decent until the end, and everybody just started dying, which I won't get into because obviously like spoilers and things. But yeah, some people can survive but still be like infected. So I got Laura and Emma. Laura and Emma survived, and Nick was infected. He survived, but he was infected. So probably better if he did. It was dead because if you're infected, it's not really a good fate for you. Which again, I'm not going to get into the theme of the game, just in case anyone's not played it and want to play it for the first time. But so I'd still recommend this game. I still think this is a good time. Just don't be put off by the first hour and a half. It is a very like slow starter, and I want to play through this game again, maybe in a couple of weeks or a couple of months or something. I've not looked up how to get like certain characters to survive because I still want a second playthrough to see how I do. And then if I still get certain characters killed and I still don't know what to do, I might look up a guide. But I still want a second, like genuine playthrough just to see how I do. And the favourite characters in the end was probably Emma and Dylan. And I thought Dylan was awful at the beginning. I thought he was just really annoying, really cringy. But the more the game went on, I don't know, I was kind of like, I don't know, I kind of Dylan grew, like he grew on me. And I thought Dylan was kind of funny in the end. I was kind of gutted that I got him killed off at the end. Yeah, I really liked Abby, and sadly she was the first character that I ended up getting killed. So I don't know, maybe if Abby was in the game longer, maybe I'd have liked her more. Because like I said at the beginning, she was probably one of my favourite characters. But in the end, probably Dylan and Emma were my two favourites. So Emma survived, which was good. Emma was a badass. So yeah, that's it for that. I have well, I was playing through Tales of Vesperia. I think I got about 20 hours into the game. I've kind of like given up on that game. I don't know, something about that game for me just didn't was starting to really like bore me. It was just too much like backtracking and stuff. Game's actually like pretty easy. Like the random encounters in that game were actually quite easy. But some of the bosses were a little bit annoying. But for me, just too much backtracking, like, too much dialogue. A lot of the dialogue just kind of like goes over my head. I don't know if Tales of Vesperia is just, and it was too hyped up for me. It was supposed to be one of the best like Tales of games, and I just wasn't like feeling it. Also, if I got to give this game, I'd probably give it a 6, just because of how slow like the beginning was. I don't know, maybe I'd appreciate this more in like a second playthrough. Um, and say if it wasn't for so many like frame rate issues, I'd probably give it higher as well. But I'd probably give it a 6. I think it's a decent game. Probably worth playing if you're a horror fan. And yeah, this will be a bit of a spoiler for my next pickup video, whenever that'll be, because I've not been buying many games. Klonoa, the Fantasy Riviere series, if I'm saying that correctly. So yeah, I did pick this one up. Klonoa was always a game I wanted to try because it was on the PS1. And I always remember back in the day, I always kicked myself because I can remember when this game was like £20 on the PS1. I was like, £20, that's expensive for a PS1 game. And obviously, I wouldn't know that later on it'd go to be like over £100. Very expensive game, Klonoa 1. So yeah, kind of like, even when it was £100, I was like, oh, I really wish I could get this game and play this game, but I don't really want to pay £100 for it. So I was really relieved when they released this. And I played for Klonoa 1, and I just didn't really like it that much. Like, it's very bright, colourful, like, very cutesy game. And the thing that lets it down for me is the gameplay. The gameplay just feels really like boring. You just have to like do the same thing over and over again for like the majority of the game. Use your ring to like attack enemies, and then you can pick them up and throw them and stuff, or pick them up and use them to jump to like higher ground. That's really what you're doing throughout the whole game. It just, for me, it just gets quite repetitive. It's not like a long game or anything, but it's just quite repetitive for me, and I just lost interest in the game very quickly. The music's good. Say it's cutesy and things, but it's just kind of boring to me. I beat Klonoa 1. I've started Klonoa 2, but I've not played through it yet. Klonoa 2 seems better as far as like level design goes. It seems like more interesting level design, but it's still the same gameplay. So yeah, I'm just not a Klonoa fan. I'll probably beat Klonoa 2 and then sell that on. I just don't think I'll go back to it. Not my cup of tea. I'd hate to have paid £100 for the PS1 game, put it that way. And yeah, that brings me on to the digital games. So yeah, so PlayStation Plus were doing like an offer. I think it was like, you could get PlayStation Plus Extra for like £6.80 or something for a month. So I thought, you know what, I'll try that. I had a look at the games list, and there's some pretty damn cool games on there. So it's like, you know what, I'll give this a shot for a month. And the month's almost over. I'm kind of tempted to get another month. So obviously that'll be like the full price. What is it, £11 a month or something maybe? Or you can pay like £100 for the whole year or something like that. I don't think I'll do that. I'm tempted to get another month though, because there's some games I still want to play that are on that on the the catalogue. So one of the main games I wanted to play was Horizon Forbidden West. Now, I liked Horizon Zero Dawn. I thought it was very, very good. Second time playing through it, I still liked it, but not as much as the first time when I went for the Platinum Trophy, which I did end up getting. But yeah, for Horizon Forbidden West, I could not get on with this game. I put about 4 or 5 hours in this game, and I just didn't really like it. I thought it was like way too much dialogue. The open world's nice. It's a beautiful looking game. I thought the platform in this game was terrible. Really couldn't get into the platform in this game. I just think it's really awkward and things, having to use like your grapple hook and things. I don't know what it's trying to be, like Tomb Raider or something, I don't know, but when you're in like tombs and things, having to do like platforming, it's just really, really awkward. And I just gave up with the game. I was getting annoyed. I was getting frustrated with Horizon Forbidden West. I just didn't really like it. I'm sorry to say, I've given up on it for now. And maybe I'll go back to it. Say, if I get another month of PlayStation Plus Extra, maybe I'll dive back and try and give it another shot. But yeah, it just wasn't doing it for me. I just feel like it's a step down from the first game. Obviously, it looks better, and hopefully it'll have more like probably have more like enemy designs with better, a better variety probably. But I don't know. For me, it just wasn't clicking with me. Let me know in the comments below. Does anyone else feel that way? I just didn't get on well with the game. So another game I played was Wreckfest. What was this? I've got it on here. Wreckfest Drive Hard Die Last. So yeah, this looked really really good. This looked like a destruction derby kind of game. I always remember seeing this one physically, and I was like, this looks like pretty entertaining. I might get this at some point. And yeah, after playing it, this was a hell of a lot of fun. Just a very very fun, racing game full of carnage, just bashing into folk, people going flying in the air and stuff. It's just absolute carnage. Having races on like figure eight tracks and obviously colliding at the figure eight, like connecting points. It's just absolute carnage. Good selection of vehicles to unlock. You can upgrade your vehicles. You can add different like colors and that to your vehicles, all that good stuff. Save up credits to do all that. Yeah, just a very very good game. You've got the races and you've got the Destruction Derby Arena events, which are really good. You can drive a lawnmower kind of thing. You can drive a couch with an engine. You can drive school buses and like collide with like other cars and things. It's just absolute carnage. Like just a hell of a lot of fun. And yeah, just in my opinion, if you like Destruction Derby kind of games, I'd definitely recommend Wreckfest, Drive Fast, Die Last, Drive Hard, Die Last. Yeah, I'm always going to forget that bit, but yeah, Wreckfest, definitely recommend it. Like solid, like 7 out of 10 probably kind of game. I beat the campaign, just so much fun. And also played through Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide, the definitive editions, which also I was a big fan of the Dead Island games on the PS3. And yeah, I thought I would play for the PlayStation 4 versions. And again, both games, I'm just going to talk about them at the same time. Both games very, very solid. Very hard. Like playing solo, these games are actually pretty damn challenging. You can die out really fast in these games. I don't know whether it's designed to be played co-op. Co-op, maybe they're easier co-op, but yeah, playing these games alone, they're actually really, really challenging. But still, I really like it. Going around the resort and that, just beating up a hell load of like zombies and things. It's a hell of a lot of fun. I do feel like the first game starts off like best when you're at the resort, and it kind of gets a little bit annoying when you get to the city because there's like so many bloody enemies and things. And you get to like the labs and the sewers and things, and the sewers are a little bit annoying as well. The resort at the beginning is definitely the best in the first game. But yeah, still really like Dead Island, great game. And Riptide for me is probably even better. I do feel like Riptide's like an improvement. I feel like it's probably slightly easier. I feel like it doesn't cost as much to upgrade your weapons, and I feel like your weapons are more durable in the second game, which I feel like is a little bit of a problem in the first game. I know you can like upgrade your character to, so your weapons don't decrease so quickly, but it still can be a little bit annoying. But Riptide, I think, is definitely like a better game, I think, for me. But I'd probably give them both a 7 out of 10. I would say like the first Dead Island's like a low 7, and then like Riptide's more like a higher 7, but not quite an 8. So I'll give them both a 7. So yeah, I think that's really it. I'm currently playing through Miles Morales Spider-Man, which I think's good. Like the gameplay's obviously excellent. I'm just not really that into the story at the moment. I feel like a lot of the dialogue's quite cringy in that game. But yeah, I'm playing for that. I'm about 40% into that game, so I won't mention that. I'll mention that in my next video. This video's going on long enough. So yeah, I'm being suckered in. I might get another month of PlayStation Plus Extra because a few games I'd like to maybe play through as well. I don't know, maybe Kingdom Hearts 2. Not sure because the PlayStation 4 version of that. There is was it Assassin's Creed Rogue, which I wouldn't mind playing through again. There's some other games in there, like is it the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that's kind of like Streets of Rage. I'd like to give that one a shot. That's on there as well. There's a lot of cool games in there that I'd like to give a shot, see if they're any good or not. But anyway, guys, yeah, that'll do for my video. Let me know what you think, and especially let me know what you think of Horizon Forbidden West. Am I alone in thinking that it's just a little bit boring and just a little bit annoying? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to it, but Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and anyway, I'll catch you all in the next video. See you guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, it won't be another few months until I make the video. Hopefully, it'll just be a couple of weeks. We'll see.